Funeral prayers in Kunduz for a man wounded in the Taliban fighting, but killed in the U.S. airstrike on the Doctors Without Borders hospital. His brother says the U.S. announcement to keep troops in Afghanistan is unwelcome.
We don't need Americans to send their forces here to protect us. We demand that the United States and other foreign countries should stop supporting the Taliban and others who fight us.
At the funeral meal, the sentiment is the same. These residents of Kunduz know Afghanistan's security problems well. Taliban fighters held their city for 3 days. Afghan forces needed U.S. air and ground support to battle them.
Instead of leaving thousands of forces here, the Americans should support and equip our own forces, and they should be equipped with modern weapons.
The United States is helping build an Afghan Air Force, but it takes years to train pilots and technicians. And on the battlefield, the Afghans still rely on U.S. air support. Afghan President Ashraf Ghani welcomed the American decision to keep troops here and said it came after months of consultation. The Taliban says it will be an expensive war in terms of finances and casualties and called on its fighters to step up attacks on American targets. In this mosque in Kabul, there's not much hope that a continued American presence, the deteriorating economy and security situation.
People are fleeing the country, and in the past 13 years that America was here, what have they done to help us? And now they keep more troops in Afghanistan. I don't think it'll help. It's for their own interest, not ours.
The mullah of the mosque says the U.S. decision to stay is in part because the Taliban refused to come to the peace table and chose to fight instead.
We should have worked for the peace process, and then there would be no reason for the foreigners to stay in this country.
U.S. forces will be staying at least until 2017 in 4 bases around the country. Many Afghans say they aren't convinced that such a small number of U.S. soldiers can make a real difference in ending the violence here. Jennifer Glasse, Al Jazeera, Kabul.